What's up, guys? It's Drew Dog here. And so I was trying to record this earlier, but I don't know, there's something going on with my phone. And so I'm just gonna show you the replays for now. And so I was playing against Rambo, and I had copied his deck and I was using it against him. And obviously it was gonna be a higher level because I'm level 8 and he's level 4. And so it was really unfair, but I mean, my mini P.E.K.K.A is close to his level. I don't use the mini P.E.K.K.A, so I don't bother upgrading it, and I'm fine with getting rid of it when people request for it. And so, like, in the beginning right here, it was taking forever to load, and I got the Wi-Fi bars of doom. And when I finally joined in, it was almost too late for my tower. Luckily, I was able to save it right there. I think he ends up getting it. I don't remember. No, okay, so he doesn't get it. Right here, I completely annihilate his towers with just those 3 troops, which is pretty funny. And so, like, his army of skeletons is only level 1, so I didn't really stand a chance against my level 2 army. And yeah, so his tower couldn't defend against my giant, and my giant's only level 5. There's a lot of people level 8 with level 6 giants. And so yeah, my giant's kind of underleveled, and so are a lot of my other troops, but it's been working, and so it's fine. So that's the first replay. And I think my phone's just like even slower when I'm recording, and I don't know why. Let's see, look, see, like, I requested for a battle right here, and he joined it, but then it kicked us out of the game. See, he said it was glitching for him. I'm gonna type me too. Is he still online? No, he's not online. Alright, so then right here, I told him that I would let him pick my troops, and he said to copy this deck. So I did, and we're going to put it in ×2. I don't know why I didn't put the first one in ×2. I'm always putting it in ×2. And so, like, it started off the same way, pretty slow, but I was able to jump in sooner than the first time. And I was able to defend. And so he doesn't really know how to use the tombstone yet. A lot of people don't really know how to use the tombstone yet, and you don't really use the tombstone. Like, you don't put it in the back and use it as a spawner, really, unless you're gonna have, like, a tank in front of it. You really want to put them in front, and the whole point of having a tombstone is so that it would die, and then a bunch of skeletons would come out. And that's really what you want the tombstone for. I mean, having it in the back's okay. It slows your troops down a lot, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work for me when I put it in the back. So I always put it in the front. And I notice a lot of people in my clan now are using tombstones because of my Tombstones Are Amazing video, which is really cool. And tombstones are amazing. I've been saying that, like, every time I use the tombstone now, I say tombstones are amazing just because of that one video. So that's kind of funny. And so, like, this deck was really cheap, and so you can just spam down a whole bunch of troops. The only problem with it was that the bomber kind of, like, counters everything, and so does the arrows. And so I was only able to get 1 crown, but I still won. And let's see, did he say anything else? Nope. Alright, now, so did we actually play this one? Oh, yeah. So, on this one, I chose my most expensive troops. And I counted the mirror as one of the most expensive troops because the mirror would cost 7 elixir no matter what troop I used. And that was 5 elixir, obviously. So that's a troop I used. I like at first it started okay, and I could have countered, but I had no idea what troop to use. I should have used the golem sooner. That way, his skeletons would have swarmed it, and then the golem explosion would have taken a bunch of them out. I don't know why I didn't. And then I didn't want to waste a rocket or a light on that giant. I wanted to, some reason, which was a bad idea for me because he got to take that tower. Now the golems by themselves did pretty good, and the golemites are what really did the most damage. So and I deployed the P.E.K.K.A. just because I wanted the mini P.E.K.K.A. to fight the big, but his army of skeletons came out and ruined it, and so I just rocketed it. That's kind of fun. Rocketed it. And then so here I kind of start being a little cheap because like I'm doing some cheap shots, and I don't really use the barbarian hut. I feel like it's too expensive, but here I used it, and I had the mirror, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use 2 barbarian huts, and it's gonna spawn like 4 barbarians at a time now. And with the mirror, it levels up my barbarian hut by 1, so I had level 7 barbarians along with level 6 barbarians. And so his army of skeletons stand no chance really against the barbarians, because the barbarians are a little bit overpowered, honestly, because they're like little mini tanks and they do quite a bit of damage. Like this giant, all this giant did really was assemble my army of barbarians, which is really cool, especially since it's behind my giant skeleton now. And so now that tower right there that he has doesn't stand a chance unless he had a fireball or some sort of spell. Arrows wouldn't have done anything really. Zap wouldn't have done anything really. But yeah, so like that tower is gone. And then my Expo right there, that's kind of a cheap shot. I feel like Expos are a cheap shot because there's not really anything you can do about it. I mean, you can try to counter, but if you can't pick and do, you can't just be like, oh, I'm take troops with 1 troop. It doesn't work like that. So he wasn't to counter in time, so that's gone. And so as the time winds down, like I'm deciding if I want to just finish off that tower or if I want to get 2 P.E.K.K.A.s down. And I decided to go with the 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, even though I could have just rocketed that tower or lightninged it, which would have ended it with a 3 crown. I started like, I had second thoughts about the P.E.K.K.A. last minute, but still no reply. So yeah, that's really all for this video. Oops, I didn't mean to scroll that way. So thank you all for watching. Please share this video with your friends, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any improvements you think I need to make, please be free to comment it down below. I feel like I'm getting better at making videos little by little. And so, thank you all for watching. Peace.